No, it was a 14-hour nap.
Ah.
I woke up at noon. I went to bed at like 10:30.
Woke up at the crack of noon. Right, just gonna post the announcement. Did you see that Twitter app was shitting itself earlier?
I did.
What happened?
It was
I have no idea.
Oh my god, we're free. It's finally gone.
The evil has been defeated.
And then it came back. I'm like, no. Seeing that shit about like Meta threatening to pull out Facebook and Instagram from the EU, and the EU's like, do it, you won't. It's like funny to see.
Oh yeah, the EU regulators are like, please do. Do it, bitch. We won't stop you. I think
we might actually pay you to do it.
Like, it's funny that Zuckerberg seems to think that people like his like Meta. It's like, no, people absolutely fucking hate you and your shitty platform. So, you know, that really backfired.
Hold on, Beric. Look what I just found. I absolutely love auto-translated magic cards. Look at that one.
Translated magic cards?
Shame on you. 2 years. Return to the assault man you control. Attack the battle with a card in his hand. He brought it.
Alrighty, that is the announcement
Download my
posted.
Hannah. Ninja Man Online.
So you already have P3 ready to go, right?
Yes, use Duty Finder to enter Asphodelos, the third circle.
Oh, hey, Cass.
Very nice.
Hi, hi.
My game crashed after I said F.
Oh, how ironic.
Yep.
Like the kill
It was very weird too, because I was just clicking the entrance and then it dropped out.
So apparently,
That
Crow hired some male strippers from Balmung.
Wow.
I'm joking. I don't actually know if they're from Balmung. I'm just like.
What could I go as?
Also, I really need to like sort out the garden soon because everything's ready to harvest. I will.
Yep, I know. Nothing.
I think after we do these, I will start working on redecorating the first floor of the house to be a little less dense.
Sounds good. At some point, I should probably log in on Oliver and just like start clearing the storage out of items we're not using.
Yeah, if you wanted to just have Oliver store the stuff that's in the storage room, I'll just put things into the storage room.
Okay. I'll look into that one after the stream.
Yeah, no rush on that.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. I think I tried to invite Kitty, but I don't think he's there. I don't think he's actually on, or he might be in the middle of a craft because he's like in the firmament.
I think he might be grinding for the mount.
Who, Kitty or Crow?
Kitty. Kitty.
Could be either, to be
Okay.
honest.
Crow's just grinding.
I applaud Kitty's determination because Jesus Christ, fuck that. I hate expert crafts, but like after ranking number 2 in the first phase of the restoration when they had the leaderboards, I burned out of that so fucking hard. I hate it so much now. I actually legit hope they never put in content like that again. Because I actually don't think it's fun at all. Alright, well, let's just ready check because Kitty's probably going to be busy for a bit.
I do not believe Lucane's Furbean's description one bit.
Huh?
He said he's a straight thruster.
I'm a straight Rothgar, what's wrong with it? And he is entirely naked. In front of Crow.
Hmm. Right. Yeah, sure.
He says.
Oh, Kitty joined.
Hey!
I'm confused. He's a culinarian, he's gonna make us some fried chicken.
Oh, I ran out of fried chicken. Good timing.
Alright, let's ready check again.
Oh.
Oh.
I waved at Cassie. He just walked up and stabbed me from below and ran away.
Oh, I did actually get around to sending that email to Duke last night, but at least right now, as of right now, he hasn't responded. But considering that he sent the work in progresses to me at like 8 PM my time or something like that, I'm not surprised. And
A second, Beric, do you want callouts or do you want to figure it out?
Callouts are fine. If you feel like doing them, otherwise I can just try my best.
It's just they're automatic because I've been doing Savage for like 3 weeks. Okay,
was wasted.
that's a people circle. Let's count down.
someone just wanted to get straight on with it, didn't they?
This is a fire plume. It's gonna be AoEs. Go to the first one that explodes. It is also a fire plume. Did
Yeah,
this
out
get
of
out?
middle.
Out.
There's a Reaper in front of the boss. Raid wipe. Resistant clusters or big circles, get away from people. To reposition, but I don't know the timings for normal mode. There we go.
"14 really likes the whole left and right thing now.
Hmm.
It's been liking
Out
it
of the
since Storm,
center.
but this is spread out. Actually, is that even a thing? No, it's not okay.
Imagine playing
That
14
seems-
if you're a dyspraxic.
Take the southward, I'll take the northward.
Take it to the edge.
Just don't step on the edge because you're gonna die. Then you take the westward and I take the eastward.
Same deal. You don't want the circles to overlap, basically.
Ah, shoot. I was looking the wrong way.
I think what's annoying is because of the fact that they often, like, alternate that sort of thing.
Just stand behind the teeth.
Oh, I came back too early. Shit.
We're going
Stay out
northeast.
from the
so
middle.
it's going east. Oh wait, there's a ton of people in other quadrants.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn it.
A test of your reflexes.
I had to check to
Yeah.
make sure you weren't a gunbreaker.
I did the other day and the healer actually saved me. Kudos to them. Oh, so who's this red mage that's next to the tanker? It's annoying.
Yep.
Noise playing dangerously, huh?
I mean, it's not really dangerous unless it's the tank buster.
It was.
Yeah, but I can move away. And I did. Stupid circle. Ah,
It's not stupid circle, it's third circle.
You're right.
I like this corner. This Reaper's stepping in the fire.
There we go.
Oh shit, was I supposed to bring that near the darkened fire? Fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you use that to kill the fires.
Yeah.
Sandra, careful.
Wrong ability, but sure, I guess.
Oh, spicy. Spread out.
Bit late. Oh god, the macros.
Oh no.
This is what you get for being cringe.
I hate it. No. You know what? I'm gonna fucking
Okay, let me stop them. Oh.
Beautiful.
That's what you
Now I'm
get
gonna
for
get banned.
being-
This is just out. Oh god, no, not the teeth.
Perfect.
Get out.
Tell me you're a Tales of fan without telling me you're a Tales of fan. That fucking chat macro. It literally is framed the same way as a Mystic Art is in the Tales games.
I need gloves. Okay. I need to get gloves from this floor. And I roll a 4. Such.
Is the one thing per week rule still applying?
Yes.
Sorry, I saw someone next to me, so I had to pick on which of you two to kill.
And the one who was using the chat macro is obviously it.
God, I want to sneeze. I
Salud.
lost my gloves. So I want to, not I have. It's like a bait sneeze. But you feel like you want to, but you can't.
Salud en el futuro.
So, I'll sort out the gardens whilst you're unlocking the next one, Beric.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent about something called auto chat.
They're multiplying, there's more of them.
Oh
There's
no!
another
What?
one now.
If Crow's gonna have these people visit the FC house, the least he could do is convince them to transfer over so that they can join the FC. Anyway, auto chat. It's a feature in PSO2 which kind of does what it says on the tin. When certain events happen in the game, Be it someone heals you, you get knocked out, or you clear a quest, which, you know, happens quite often. Your character can be prompted to automatically say something, and of course, they also have like these cut-in effects where your character portrait will flash up on screen.
Wait, that's
with different
fucking
visual
Dracula.
effects.
What the fuck? That's just Dracula.
I see you have met Hesperos. Alucard.
Welcome
Cool.
to Castlevania.
Yeah. Anyway, point being, auto chat is really fucking annoying, and even though the feature is there, most of the people who use it are really bad people. Please don't use auto chat or chat macros. The only time it's acceptable is for raise macros. Other than that, please don't.
Should I be concerned about this?
I think some fights could do with macro callouts when you're not in a voice call, but other than that,
I should clarify more specifically, I'm referring to like skill macros, like the whole thing where you have like a
yeah.
flavor text. The most obnoxious thing is when someone does it on literally every fucking skill that they have.
you know what the best part is? That's against the TOS now.
It is?
It is.
Yeah. I'll never be able to live my dream of having a monk with every GCD with a macro.
You can actually report players for doing that. For harassment.
I wouldn't call it harassment, just being fucking annoying.
That's harassment. Annoying someone.
Nice.
Well, if only that worked with my place of employment, that when a customer is being fucking annoying, like... No.
If only. Boy, it's gonna be weird. Oh boy. I wonder if I can... I wonder if it would be profitable to export things from here to places like, I don't know, the US. It's just... Sorry. Thinking out loud.
Fine.
Of sunglasses and some other fashion accessories.
I am judging so hard. Nothing.
I can show you the webpage.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Ah. Oh, you're judging that.
Are they... How many of them are there now?
So just 3.
There's
There were 4
just
before. and 2
two
happened
right
to the other
now.
one. Oh no, they're fusing.
They are G-posing. Let's see.
Oh, there's the other one.
Oh, this is the Jew. Okay. Wow, that's some really bad luck. Didn't get any Thav seeds from that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be selling sunglasses. That's what I was rambling on about.
Hmm.
To the plants.
Wait, where's my
Should actually
roommate?
get some for myself because the pair I had got stolen.
Oh,
Oh shit, that sucks.
It's fine.
none of you are free of sin.
Final Fantasy characters will use the most basic of logic to like establish something, and then the person they're talking to is like, "How brilliant of you! I now understand why you are the whatever title they have."
Yeah.
If I could change something, it would be the translation. It's not the best.
Oh yeah. Young's gonna be doing his 14 stream today. And the giveaway.
Oh, true.
I won't be participating myself because I don't I think it's like, well, 1 boyfriend, 2 mod. That's like
A little tacky.
yeah, it kind of seems a little bit nepotistic.
He has a unique way of randomly picking a winner.
I got one of them.
Sir, you're stepping on our food.
Hmm. Savages.
The Garleans were right. Oh,
Oh, I see.
Okay, so the curl, and Zalera.
I'll never get used to it. It's kind of weird seeing people you know being models for your products.
Someone that I know in the furry fandom was actually like a model for like big name brand advertising in their country, at least for a while. I don't think they do that anymore because they've like aged out of the demographics for it. But yeah, back when they were doing that, they were commissioning a lot of stuff. I might as well quickly deal with my retainers as well.
Why am I over here now?
Hmm?
Why am I over here now?
Did you crash?
No, internet disconnection.
Ah,
Oh, rubber banding.
probably.
Use the duty finder to enter Asphodelos the fourth circle.
And fight Dracula.
Blockula.
I got a reply from support.
Hmm?
That was quick.
I know you're here, Dracula, you fucking nerd. Where's my goddamn money?
Mine doesn't have any sword time control. And now Crow has so many friends.
It seems that he does get out there when it comes to interacting. That's probably why he's not. That's probably why he isn't. It takes so long to get through the story. Because- you know, play how you want, I guess.
Pretty much.
And the pugilist has been taken care of. It was not an automatic response. They actually wrote to me that, you know, they took action.
Wow.
I was in a duty, so the GM couldn't contact me through tel.
You wanna play war, Mike?
Huh?
You wanna play war?
Do you want a tank?
I don't care.
I'll go as a warrior. Why not?
Another one, no.
Okay, we're gonna find out he's got like a link shell for this. That's right.
You, sir, are tanking this one.
Alright, ready, check. Actually, he's not going to be able to see me typing that in the chat because
No.
he's in G
Well,
pose.
he can if he opens it. Why does this remind me of the Piper Peary meme?
Do I dare type it?
Why not? I mean, it's not like the stream is gonna see it.
I wish the shot wasn't so hard.
Nice one.
This cat here.
Pretty sure what's going on is Crow's having dinner and one of these is the meal.
Oh no, now it's a vor stream. Yo, are those statues of buff snake men? Wait, hold up.
It's the boss in Catissus
This is-
Hyperborea.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tank this?
I think you explicitly told me I would be tanking it.
I'm not
Can
gonna
you
force.
take on Dracula?
I'll try main tanking. You just
Oh,
gotta
alright.
be prepped to take over.
Yeah.
Also, banger alert. Hello, Ali. How are you doing?
That's harmless, by the way. Normal.
It's not harmless. Fuck! I moved too fast. I was just demonstrating to Beric what happens if you go too far into the corners.
Oh, thank you. Now I know.
It was 100% planned.
I was thinking that would be a room wide.
Having one of those days where you feel like shit for absolutely no reason.
Oh, I hate those. Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, same. I was feeling quite tired earlier, but after having a rant about the shitty customer that I had earlier today, I'm feeling a fair bit better.
Wait, do we need to go into this?
It's a pushback from the middle.
Oh, okay.
And I should, like, probably stop DPSing for a little bit because my MP is so low.
You'll be fine. You're a sage.
Finally, you're healing when there's no need for it.
We got you covered. Now it's 3 of them.
Wow, so pretty.
Out first. And then knockback.
What happened, Ali? I walked into the... Oh, you're talking about what happened at work, right? Basically just someone who was complaining about their speeds and blaming it on... But realistically, it was just that they had too many things on the Wi-Fi. And it wasn't a speed problem, it was just a... You need to manage your expectations, dude.
Someone who's like, make it better, and then refuses to cooperate in any way, shape, or form in helping
yeah.
to make it better.
Yeah, trying to diagnose what was going on and try to, like, essentially prove then that it was a bandwidth issue and that he had too many things on the Wi-Fi. He refused to do it, which, considering what I suspected it was, turned out to be correct. Is kind of suspicious behavior. Like, again, by refusing to do it and then it getting proved later, kind of indicates that you knew already. You just didn't want it to be, like, documented that that was the case.
Diagnosed him with cringe.
Yeah. Get in front, Beric.
Thank you. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, if it's a cape, it's a pushback.
Yeah,
if
the
it's
cape
the
is a
sword, it's a
knockback,
cone.
and then the sword. Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Braid wide. Do not absorb an orb that has the same symbol as your roll.
Don't touch the tank one. Don't touch the tank one. And do not touch more than 2.
Yeah. If you touch 3, you instantly die.
I take basically 0 damage from that with you using Stem the Tide on me. Oh,
And now it's 4.
yeah, I see that.
The only bits that do damage are the circles, so you're fine staying wherever.
Okay. Oh, okay. Water is the knockback.
Yes.
Correct.
Stack.
Don't stand in the tank one.
And then get to a corner.
And 2 corner.
Damage disparity between a normal and a savage is amazing. I think the healer didn't realize that they need to grab DPS on the tank.
I cannot help.
Oh shit, I grabbed one too many.
Uh-oh.
We'll be
He has
fine.
someone out, okay. I would advise you to mitigate though.
I'm gonna do it. Good, they did it. I was about to press the limit break. That could have been over faster.
From this I can get butch circle I guess.
You talk
That's a cool
about
fight, though.
Yeah. Congrats. Alex, like, talk about Wi-Fi and yours starts going slow. Typical. Oh. I saw
you for helping.
Oh, you're welcome back. So, Ali, I saw the weapon banner. Well, it's not been, like, confirmed, but it looks like someone's leaked it, including what the 4 stars are for the 2.5 phase 1 weapon banner on Genshin. Oh dear, it's gonna be so tempting to roll on it. Both of the weapons are good. So it's Jade Cutter and the Catalyst, and apparently the Catalyst has crit damage on it. And the 4 stars include the Stringless and Sacrificial Sword. Both of which I could do with getting more of. Okay, this dude's literally called Hot Hrothgar.
Wait, there's more?
There's more now?
Let me take a look.
Yep, there's more.
Yeah, there's
I
more.
got the Nosferatu.
Oh, congrats.
They're multiplying.
Looking for a Rothgar FC. Well,
Does he have a party finder up for this or something?
Who has it?
No, just wondering if like Crow started a party finder for this.
No,
wonder.
I don't think so. We would be able to see it.
Wait, so who was it that said looking for a Hrothgar FC in their thingy?
just disconnected. The hot Rothgar, but they are they are from Balmung.
I mean, they might as well just transfer here if they're looking for a Hrothgar FC, because this is probably the closest you're gonna get. The canvas show.
They are all naked. All of them.
Like, Groovy, like, pss, 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 pss. Oh no. No, that was not where I was going with that. Oh, there he is again.
It's so cute.
I think the game just kicks you back here when you log out there.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of
because
weird.
it must do, because that's considered part of like the footprint. Anyone want to do an expert roulette?
You can kick me from the party, and then you'll have 4.
All right then.
Don't you want to do your expert roulette? Because I have it down at mine.
No, it's all right.
I just need to quickly go spend some aphorisms.
Key in automatal instance too. Not sure if anyone wants to come with me.
What? Yeah, sure. In Ultima Thule?
Instance 2, yes.
Oh, the special
Do
fate?
not meet the requirements. Because of course I don't. Full instance.
Got so many people up here next to me.
Which instance was it?
You're in the right one.
Yeah, nice.
We just want gemstones, man.
Hello.
Hello there.
With this,
So,
it's Crow. Hi.
Hello, Crow.
I would say I can explain.
Just so
can't,
that you
though.
know, I am streaming, so
Oh shit.
you have been exposed on the internet. How do you? I'm joking.
Caught in 4K.
Oh, for God's sake. You know my interest now. I like fucking boof. Oh my god. This is embarrassing and awkward, I will fucking admit that. But at the same time, I'm fucking pissing myself laughing.
Who cares?
As long as you're all okay with this, it's literally just for shits and giggles.
I mean, it's fine. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, you seem to have a knack for drawing in other people, so Yeah.
These are guys I know on a separate Discord server, I will fully say that.
Well, yeah, I know
And
that they are.
seem to like me.
Well then.
I don't know what gives that off, but
Hmm.
Hard to tell, really.
So at least you're not shaming me for it, I guess.
Have you seen the server you're in right now?
I mean, true. I just tend to keep myself very safe for work when I'm in this server.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Part of the rules after all. But
I'm just shy when it comes to like showing this side, I guess, of me. I'm just pissing myself laughing more.
Okay.
Excuse my
so
language.
it's
Excuse
fine.
my language.
It's fine. It's fine. So, since you keep saying the term boost, I'm going to assume that they're all using the Hrothgar overhaul.
Maybe.
Maybe
that's the server I'm in.
Oh, I see.
Oh god, this is embarrassing. I've been hiding a lot of it though, thank god for that. It's lasted this long being hidden.
you fell.
Really?
Hidden, he says, posting
For God's
screenshots
sake.
of him with like.
You have a Hrothgar harem surrounding you. I don't know how hidden this could be.
You've fucking seen all of it. Oh my god.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not on this server that you're describing because I am not involved with mods at all because streamer. But I mean, it's not exactly difficult to put 2 and 2 together when you're wearing a tank top that has your nips out.
This is disturbing.
Oh, hold on.
It's just how you lot were just watching. Whilst we were all just sitting around here. And then I left G-Pose and I just see more of you around and I'm like... Oh,
I mean,
God.
it's like going to Limsa Lemons and you see like 2 people on that balcony underneath the drowning wench without any clothes on. You know what's going on.
Very
I mean, all
true.
of us here are gay, bi, or at least inclined towards enjoying large men, so it's not like this is shocking.
Kind of like seeing people standing in the quicksand.
You know what's going on.
The quicksand of Balmung specifically.
Yes.
Here for the vice.
Absolutely. Nobody
I mean,
there is doing MSQ.
I was doing my MSQ, but these guys won't let me leave because I was also in a chat with them.
God, imagine being a sprout on Balmung and starting an Uldar. You go to the quicksand and there's just so many people there that it's like, what the fuck?
Actually, I shared this yesterday with Young, but hold on, let me...
I'm just glad you're all laughing with me.
I'll share it in the voice chat.
Ali's like, I will pretend I understand.
I'm just looking, I can see just Kitty in the background just watching.
It's in voice chat.
Yeah, that's basically it. Is it dead? Is the special fate dead?
It hasn't
Not
started.
upload.
They haven't even started? Okay. I will come over here then.
People are actually waiting for once.
Until you get here, then I'm pulling.
Wait, is this something?
It's the special fate for the mount.
I
You want
just
me-
hope I don't get banned now that it's all out there.
Well, no one in game's actually. We've not
Based on the
actually like
gun.
exposed you in game. We're just talking about it on stream. It's not like they're gonna.
Also,
Can't-
invite Barrick to the party. It's an
He's-
instance to... Oh wait, he's in the cutscene.
No,
I
I'm
can
not.
still invite him. Yeah, instance
Sure,
too.
Kitsy, sure.
Come to Ultima Thule. Base Omicron. Instance
Yeah.
2.
He's looking at your Twitter, Crow.
Oh fuck.
Do you have flying, or do I need to pick you up, Eric?
Um.
I have flying.
Well,
Instance 2.
jokes on him. My
Yeah,
my
you're
Twitter's
in our
actually the
instance.
same.
You're here. You're here.
My Twitter isn't. What's that? And that is not me plugging my alt Twitter now.
What are the coordinates?
On the map, it's like the square and.
Oh my God. I'm gonna dip and go back to the other chat.
Alright, have fun.
Not too much.
You can't stop me.
Tell them that they'll have a place in the FC if they ever decide to come to move to Brynhildr.
If they move to Brynhildr, I'll tell them that. I don't know if, like, having most of them are
I
on different
start
servers.
something by accident.
Hmm?
I took out a mount and now everyone else is using that same mount.
You've
Oh my
started.
God,
You've started like a Mexican wave. Mexican wave.
Time to bomb this. They're multiplying.
Uh-oh.
Ow. This is so laggy.
Yep. This is challenging. Not like mechanically, just for my computer.
Hello, Astral. How are you doing? Oh, sorry, Ali. I didn't read your message earlier. The Jake, since some people are rumoring, that's kind of why I'm interested in getting J Cutter, because even if Ayato is not a sword and he's something else, J Cutter is one of the best 5 stars in the game. There is a lot of people, yes, Ashel. The catalyst, from what I understand of it, is also pretty good. Like, I wouldn't be upset if I got that one. And I've been really needing to get more refinements on Sacrificial Sword because I only have, like, R2.
Look at all the chocobo just...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can use mine.
.66 crit damage or something like that. Yeah, it's like, it is actually a pretty solid 5-star weapon too. I don't actually remember what the pass... Oh fuck, I'm dead. I don't remember what the passive was supposed to be for it though.
Apparently I got hit by 2. In.
Probably good in contribution, just trying to take damage because... Well, death.
Got like 4 Dragon's Bane this patch. Wow, that is a lot.
When this would die in like a minute. In and front. Sides and back. In.
My strategy has just been putting Nash and Flash on Teranu though, as much as I possibly can. Because it's keeping us both alive.
South. Well, no, that's west. It looks like south.
Eight Vuln stacks, let's go.
Oh my god, Beric. Right, I'm gonna put cardio on you.
This is the harder pattern.
I'm dead. Oh, right. So it basically is extremely tailor-made for Yaimiko then. Yep. Tegu has fallen.
Sides and front.
Still
and
66 good damage. I think ultimately I'll probably just pass on it though. The banner, because oh god, I'm gonna die again. I just fucking
Sides. Ooh.
because yeah, I think I'll pass on it simply because I don't know. I don't know who I would actually use the sword on.
That.
No death save Vuln stacks, baby!
That's
That was stupid. That's the power of warrior, I guess. You can just go down to like 1 HP and just keep healing yourself.
warrior is kind of nutty.
Hey, look at its damage.
Oh yeah, what do you get for doing this?
You should have
6
gotten
key bolts.
yeah, you should have gotten like 6 of those bolts, and you need 12 of them to get the mount.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well,
So
halfway there.
all right, let's do expert roulette now.
Dun, dun. There's lots of them now, I think.
Oh, no, he said he has to go for a bit.
Well, okay, if you need someone.
It's 2 people actually.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah, do you want to rejoin, Cass? Out.
Cass just stepped away.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go in then.
Which of these three will it be? Okay.
Ah, worst twinning.
Yep. Really, it is just worse twinning.
Here, Ito saying, haha, look, Fox Lady, my crit damage is better. Chick dies. I really like I really hope that Ayato is good, because he's probably got my favorite design so far in the game. Like, the tuxedo kimono look is so nice. It's like, I actually prefer it over even how Raiden looks. Revives chicken tenders. Yep. He looks like he kind of looks like he could be like a Yakuza member or something with the drip that he has.
Oh god.
What beetle? Yeah. You had planned to do something like this with him because you like his design, but you forgot? I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Sage relic weapons are going to look like for the for Endwalker.
It's gonna be floating chopsticks.
If it was the fucking Bosja weapons,
Chopsticks
they
would be
probably
funny.
would.
It could be a choke relic like the kettles.
The stick, you were gonna do the stick bug meme? With the stick bug meme with Omega.
I love the stick bug meme. It's wholesome.
Yeah.
No one's getting hurt. No one's at fault. It's just silly stick bug with silly song.
Place your bets, everyone. How do you think that the number of Hrothgars that at the FC house will be higher or lower once we're out of this dungeon?
I genuinely don't know.
How many were there when you went in?
Like 6 or 7 of them, I think. There's a lot now.
If you don't count Crow, there's currently 4.
Ah, some of them have left. Ali is saying higher.
Guitars.
Damn, maybe we should set up a strip club in the basement.
Bro, I put the poll there.
You did, you did.
Technically, I didn't put it there, actually. I just incorporated it into the rest of the design. Someone else put it there.
Is the pole still there?
I think so.
With me?
Unless someone moved it.
Let's stole our pole. I mean, if you tell them about it, you're the one giving them the idea. Have to meet gear for ice cream before he goes. 2-tone, now we need 10 dexterity.
Has Ziglag been giving me trouble? No. Not that I've noticed. Oops. Oh, I didn't get hit. Nice. What region are you using? I'm using the Canadian one, Montreal, and that one seems to have been fine for me. That's what I get for being greedy. Oh god, no. Oh, Ali! You just showed me a picture of Kirby doing that whole, like, swallowing a light bulb thing.
Oh,
What the hell? Okay, Kitty. No, do you want to join us for, like, a leveling roulette or something? You're eating? Okay. I think in that case then I think I would prefer to just get on and do my role quests then for DPS.
that is 100% okay. I was hoping to start working on redecorating.
Alrighty, well, good luck with that. And let's see how... Oh my god, they are fusing together, holy hell. What's that? You... Oh god, yes. I swear, if I see some, like, retweets from Hrothdadio later, that have, like, the cafe walls in them, I'm gonna know exactly who they're from. Anyway, let's go do my Reaper role quests. Or, like, melee, DPS role quests, whatever. the only melee DPS that matters is Reaper. To clarify, the only one that matters to me. 9F Kurt, what? Enslave. Oh my god, no. Let's not have Hrothgar's. Well, I'm pretty sure that there's probably some sort of I'm sure there's someone that's into that, but God, what is this? Anyway. Right, let's go. I am going to rereading the dialogues out, by the way, so advance warning to all of you.
That's fine.
Emil, on behalf of Admiral Bluferswin, I thank you for your many deeds in service to Limsa the Minsa. On behalf of my people, I thank you for your efforts in delivering the star from catastrophe. Unfortunately, we have received troubling tidings that beasts akin to those that plagued Radzat Han have been sighted on the Lenosian coast. The Admiral has mustered the Maelstrom in hopes of quelling the threat, yet there is much we do not understand about our foe, and as such, your expertise in this arena would be a great boon to us. Will you help us? I will do all that I can. Excellent. The Admiral will be heartened to have your knowledge and martial prowess on our side, I am certain. Pray set sail for Limsa as soon as you are able. The Secretariat at Maelstrom Command will apprise you of the details upon your arrival. Maelstrom Command? Okay, click on that. I'm just going to teleport there. God. Oh wait, they're outside.
So, when I started removing things and putting them in the storeroom, there were only 100 items in our storeroom, and after putting away every item on the first floor that I put down, there are 220 items in the storeroom now. So, I need to work on not decorating so densely.
Don't mind me, I'm just letting Yong know about what's going on because I think it's funny. Anyway, back to the... our man at Radzat Han told us to expect you. I'll inform the Admiral of your arrival. Glad you can join us, Emil. Oh, hello, Gaster. Thanks very much for the follow. I remember seeing you on Yong's stream yesterday. Hope you're having a good time. I only wish it were under better circumstances. The grave news from the bounty has not escaped our ears. I can scarce begin to imagine the horrors you have witnessed there. Although you and the Scions have averted the final days, blasphemies continue to appear in certain regions, Vilbrand among them. Tell him what we know. The first report came a few days ago from one of our men patrolling Skull Valley. He spoke of a fearsome creature unlike any native to our shores. While we had our suspicions, it was only later that a connection to the final days was confirmed by a most unlikely source. The Sahagin. We've been treating their tempered for some time now, and many have made a full recovery. Owing to this, some factions are eager to improve diplomatic relations with Limsa. It is one such faction that has provided the most comprehensive reports in all their alarming detail. They speak of a most dreadful sight, their spawn brothers transforming into horrific beasts before their very eyes. Indeed, it is far too similar to the incidents at Radzahan to be mere coincidence. If our assumptions are correct, and the first and most formidable of the beasts, a blasphemy, as it was decided we would call them, prowls our waters as we speak. We may have been spared the final days, but so long as this abomination remains to hairiness, we cannot truly say the storm has passed. Fortunately, there have been no sightings of the blasphemy within the city. Nevertheless, if we are to spare our people the horror that befell Radzat-Han, the fiend must be dealt with, and quickly. Despite our investigative efforts, we remain very much in the dark as to the precise nature of the threat we face. Were we to recklessly dispatch large numbers of troops, we'd run the risk of having our own men corrupted. You can well imagine the carnage that would ensue. As such, Admiral Bluefiswin has decided to keep those involved to a minimum and lead the investigation herself. And I would have you at my side. What say you? I mean, like, need you ask? I'm already here. You have my thanks. We depart at once to meet with our Sahagin allies and gather what knowledge we can, that we might devise a proper plan of attack. They are due to arrive at South Tide Gate soon. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. So, South Tide Gate? Yes, it's in Ailport, so actually I don't need to be using this. A purple interior wall, huh? I'll have to have a look at that later. Oh, actually, could you put a screenshot in the chat?
Yeah. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. Here's what it looks like.
Yeah, I think I've seen this one before. It looks like a Wi-Fi symbol pattern.
It does.
Running also spin jump. Oh, playing Mario 3D World, Rosalina is obsessed with spin jumping. Oh, right. I actually don't think I've played that one. Well past our agreed upon meeting time, but the Sahagin are nowhere to be seen. They did not seem the sorts to break their word. This bodes ill. Let us leave this place to the guards and search Hearthstone for any sign of them. Oh, yep, that looks like a corruption to me. Noel is in danger. Quickly, to his aid. Hello? Oh, right, I see. Where Sprixie and Mario Tennis comes from, one was lettuce, this one become asparagus. What? Many thanks, Shorewalker. Pray tell, is my companion safe? The Admiral herself comes to our aid? Glad tidings indeed. You too have my boundless gratitude for saving my life. Let us quit this place before those beasts return. It's nice that we're getting some time with the Sahagin in this one, because, you know, previously it was a lot of the focus was on the Kobolds. Everyone's still alive. Good. But not if we stay out here too long. Inside, quickly. Thank you, my friends. Those ghastly beasts would have made a short work of us had you not intervened. And yet, it brings me no joy to watch them die, for, unbelievable as it may sound, until a short time ago, they were none other than our very own spawn brothers. At first, we thought them merely cursed, but our talismans and magics availed us not. Aye, 'twas no curse, 'twas an evil like no other. Innocent souls transformed against their will into unholy beasts called blasphemies. Blasphemies? Pray tell us more. That would be your area of expertise, Emil. Into beasts by the power of despair? This is horrifying indeed. Thus far, the phenomenon here in Lenosha has been limited to the Sahagin. Why is that? I cannot say, yet I wonder if the crushing tide are involved in some way. I know naught of this crushing tide. Word of them is yet to reach you, I see. It all began when the Indigo Matriarch, the queen of our kind, was stricken with a grave malady. Tragic as this was, there was one small solace. She was not fond of shorewalkers, and so deprived of her leadership, more of my kind came to see the wisdom in making peace with Limsa Minsa. There remain, of course, those who would oppose our cause. They formed a group they would call the Crushing Tide. Even now, they seek to summon the Lord of the Whirl anew, and consign all finless ones unto the briny deep. However, they lack the crystals necessary to do so. Denied the power they crave, they can do naught but gnash their teeth in desperation. And you suspect these feelings of helplessness are the cause of their transformations? Just so. Those of our spawn brothers who turned into those beasts had been fraternizing with the crushing tide. Despite our differences, we cannot abandon our kin to such a cruel fate. Yet we must be careful not to drive them into still deeper despair. Yes, we must consider the situation carefully, lest we bring destruction upon all our kind. Tell me this, are the crushing tide even now under Leviathan's thrall? If freed from their drowned state, might they not listen to reason? Were it only so simple. All but a few are long since cured. They walk this path of their own free will. In that case, they may yet be dissuaded from their present course. For the sake of our nascent alliance, we will do all we can to save your brethren. Fortunately, our most capable ally stands with us, for this man has bested many a formidable foe, including Leviathan. The great Emil Teranu in the flesh, honoured am I to stand in your presence. Together we will weather the storm and usher in a new age of harmony, this I swear. There is much to be done. For now, let us return to our homes and prepare as best we can for the trials ahead. Should we discover aught of value, we'll be sure to share it with you. I ask that you do the same. Indeed we shall. Until such time, I watch over my spawn brothers and pray that no more succumb to the change. Oh, if you guys want to talk in the VC, by the way, I can move on to a different one. That's fine.
Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying listening to you narrate that because I haven't seen that story yet. It's kind of interesting to hear it.
Oh, okay. Welcome back. Thanks to you and Null, I now possess a proper understanding of the challenge we face. 'Tis a daunting task that lies before us. We'll continue to cooperate with the Sahagin to learn all we can. Once we have located the blasphemy, I will have need of your strength. Till then, I ask that you remain at the ready. Clearly, the storm clouds have only begun to gather. Your timing could not be better. The Admiral has just at this moment returned from meeting with the Sahagin. I shall inform her of your arrival. Ah, Emil. I'm glad you're here. We have decided on our next course of action. As you know, we face two distinct but interconnected challenges. The transformations occurring among the Sahagin may be one, but the blasphemy itself is the root of the problem. Thus far, those who succumb to the change have all been affiliated with the crushing tide, who continue to resist our diplomatic efforts. Were we to put a stop to the phenomenon, as well as address their grievances, we may yet have a chance at peace. To that end, I would propose a double-pronged approach. On one front, we shall work in tandem with our Sahagin allies to redouble our patrols. Should the blasphemies surface, we will share this knowledge and move immediately to dispatch the threat. At the same time, we will pursue a dialogue with the Crushing Tide. We need to bring them back to the negotiating table and see what can be done to convince them to stand down. A key point will no doubt be the lingering issue of securing land for their spawning grounds. 'Tis a discussion I intend to approach with an open mind. 'Twill be no easy task, but we succeeded with the Kobolds, and I have faith that we will succeed with the Sahagin as well, so long as we parley in good faith. Can only hope the Crushing Tide share that sentiment. You're wise to temper your expectations, but I would not abandon hope ere we try. At any rate, Null has sent word to that one Dao, a priest who styles himself the leader of the Crushing Tide, has grudgingly agreed to hear us out. I'll parley with him face to face at the Sapsa spawning grounds, and would have you at my side, if you do not object, that is. Excellent. In that case, pray join me at South Tidegate when you are ready. From there, we will go together. Doesn't it seem a little strange, you know, to take the person who, you know, killed their god? might not be the, you know.
I know we killed your god, but hey, we had to.
It wasn't really your god.
Your god isn't real. That'll make him feel better.
Oh. But your god wanted to kill you, so... Genshin's OST was selected for something in the Olympic Games, so we might get some Primo gems. Heck yeah! Won't say... I won't... 7.8 out of 10, too much water. All prepared, are you? Dao is not known for his patience, so we must take care not to incur his ire. I was told he would be at the spawning grounds upon our arrival, but it appears he has been delayed. Let's speak with the Sahagin here. Mayhap one of them will be able to shed light up on what may be keeping him. One more thing. I come here as a representative of Limslimins on a diplomatic mission. Should the talks deteriorate and things come to blows, I cannot be seen to bloody my hands. I trust that you understand. And with that, let us be off. Basically, she's saying, sorry, I can't fight with you. Belligerent Sahagin. What is this? Since when are filthy shortwalkers free to intrude upon our sacred spawning grounds? Pray forgive our intrusion. We seek an audience with Speaker Dao. Where might we find him? You will do no such thing, Shorewalker. We have not forgotten what you did to Lord Leviathan. Begone! We won't get much out of this one. Let's try elsewhere. Why do you trespass on in our domain, vile shorewalkers? We mean you no harm. We come only for a peaceful parley with your leader, Master Dao. Where might we find him? We desire no parley with the shorewalkers who would steal our home. Were it not for your insatiable selfishness, we Sahagin would grow and flourish. Your grievances are justified. That is why I would speak with Master Dao and work towards a peaceful solution. Empty words from the thieving shorewalker, but so be it. Soon you shall learn the futility of your efforts. Speaker Dao is currently overseeing security at the spawning grounds. You'll find him by the entrance, though mark my words, you will wish you hadn't. We shall see. I thank you for your aid. What is this, a trap? Oh god, he's got that thingy on. Walkers in our spawning grounds. To what do I owe the displeasure? Welcome back, Kitty. Speaker Dao, I presume. Our apologies for entering into your home unannounced. I am Melville Bluefishwin, Chief Admiral of Limsa Minza, and this is Emil Teranu. We come seeking a parley that we might strive for peace between our peoples. Parley, you say? Prolonging this conflict any further will only lead only to needless suffering. Menace at both our people's face is great indeed. If ever there was a time to set aside our differences and come together for the greater good, it is now. I invite you to join us at South Tide Gate for formal negotiations. Walkers and Sahagin coming together? What assurance do I have that you will not slit our gills the moment we set foot in your territory? I can't offer naught but my word. We open our gates to you and invite you into our home as a show of respect. I do not trust you, Shorewalker, but let it never be said that Dao of the Crushing Tide was a coward. I accept your offer, but attempt any treachery or subterfuge and your people will drown in their own blood. Very well, Master Dao. I look forward to a productive discussion. Let us return, then. I shall send word to Null as well. I would have our Sahagin allies join us at the parley. Of course he would bring armed troops with him. Thank you for joining us here, Master Dao. The air here sickens me. Be brief. Aye, let us get straight to the heart of the matter. A common threat looms before us, one more powerful than any primal, with the potential to bring death without end to both Sahagin and Laminzan alike. The circumstances call for swift and united action. You doubt our intentions, but I remind you that we have liberated many of your kin from Leviathan's enthrallment. They and countless other Sahagin have joined us, of their own free will, that we may ensure the survival of both our peoples. Aye, by their deeds have the Laminzans proven themselves worthy of our trust. Master Dao, you and your crushing tide want only to secure the future of your people. I say to you, this can only be done by confronting this threat together. Threats. What is this threat you speak of? Is unity you crave, then submit yourself to our command. Be as the Serpent Reapers. They are the only shore walkers I deign to call friend. You would ask us to willingly surrender ourselves to your Lord of the World? I do, for that and that alone will ensure peace between us. Preposterous, you propose not alliance but servitude. This way lies nothing but death for all Sahagin. You hear this, my spawn brothers? The Shorewalkers have stolen this one's mind. He decries Lord Leviathan and espouses the lunacy of our sworn foes. These treacherous wretches have abandoned our god and conspire to drive we faithful from our ancestral home. We cannot, we must not let this stand. For shame forsaken by our spawn brothers, they side with the finless ones and blaspheme our Lord Leviathan. They who steal our spawning grounds and slaughter our children, our future, our future. And you, this is what they were warning you against. Oh no. He thinks it's something to do with Leviathan. Oh shit. Behold this blessing. Lord Leviathan grants us greater and greater strength. Oh no. You would call this a blessing? Such horrors! Flee! Flee for your lives! Oh no. They're going to... They're chasing him. The beast makes for Aleport. I leave this place to you. Splendid, splendid. Let all our spawn brothers be blessed with such power. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait. Is he... What is that then? Is he like... There's no way he's like a blasphemy because he's... Ugh. He just thinks that it's something to do with Leviathan. He doesn't realize that it's something completely different. This is the second time you saved my life, Shortwalker. My gratitude is as boundless as the sea. But what of the Admiral? We must go to her aid. Oh dear. Oh no, it killed him. I was too late, I'm sorry. There is no need for apologies. You are not responsible for my people's plight. But what I cannot fathom is Dao's response. How pleased he was to see his brothers become slavering beasts. The fool believes it a blessing from Leviathan himself. She is, partially, kind of, yeah. Any hope for a peaceable solution will be lost should Dao and his crushing tide manage to wield these transformations as a weapon against us. I shudder at the very thought, and yet the truth that the blasphemy is still out there, yes? Just so. The first ones to transform are those who have fallen into the deepest depths of despair. The more painful their anguish, the more fearsome and formidable they become in their bestial forms, and the greater their influence over others. Can scarcely hope to stand against a legion of such foes. Would that there was more my people could do to help. I will have the Maelstrom patrol the seas for the blasphemy, that we might slay it with all due haste. But this may well amount to naught. If the blasphemy too was born from a Sahagin, it could be sheltering in the depths, beyond the reach of our ships. In that case, pray allow my spawn brothers and I to serve as your eyes beneath the sea. Thank you, Null. Though through our efforts combined, we may yet weather this threat. As for your brothers who gave their lives today for our cause, I shall see that they are returned home to be laid to rest as they deserve. You have my gratitude, Ambrol. And with that, we should return as well. There is much work to be done, and we should see it done quickly. Rest in peace, Mr. Fish. Wait, what? Someone left a sink running in the FC house? Oh, wait, you're talking about your actual house. Sorry. That is not good. The FC house has a singular sink in the kitchen. Hmm. Are there taxes in it? Emil, I was just sharing our findings. So you see, the danger is exactly as the Sahagin described. While Dao and his ilk have no means of forcibly triggering the phenomenon at present, 'tis plain they intend to seek one out. Redouble our patrols offshore, and inform me at the first sign of anything out of the ordinary. It shall be done, Admiral. I worry that we may be stretching ourselves too thin. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I will recall our forces from Garlemald. Yet I would reserve that as a last resort. For now, I must get to work securing reinforcements. I ask that you remain close by. We may have need of your strength all too soon. The Admiral left a message for you, and the news is not good. It appears that a Laminza merchant ship was assailed by a Sahagin raiding party affiliated with the Crushing Tide. To further complicate matters, the vessel in question was carrying a shipment of crystals supplied to us by the Capolds of Ogamoro. The Admiral suspects that Dao means to use the plundered crystals to summon Leviathan. She has gone to meet with Null, that we and our Sahagan allies might take swift action. She bids that you join her immediately. Should the worst come to the worst, your experience in combating primals may prove essential. Pray make for South Tidegate and rendezvous with Admiral Blueforswin at once. Oh dear. Thank you for coming, Emil. The situation is grim. The Crushing Tide plundered one of our trading ships and seized a goodly stash of Ogamoro crystals. Though their aim is clear, it is clear as they yet lack the quantity needed to perform the summoning. Dao longs for the days when every Sahagan cried out for Lord Leviathan's deliverance, and will stop at nothing to see them return. I cannot fathom what the Crushing Tide are thinking, what satisfaction, what happiness can be found in giving over their hearts and minds to a false god. And so we must thwart their designs, lest the bonds we have forged be forever broken. By the same token, we cannot ignore the blasphemy, nor the transformations its presence may bring about. A battle on two fronts, neither of which we can commit to at the expense of the other. As we sail into the eye of the storm, I would hear your counsel. What course of action would you propose?
Wait, a battle on two fronts?
Hmm. Yeah. Sounds like a job for the Company of Heroes. The Company of Heroes? Now that's a name I've not heard in some time.
Same.
It's true that they answered the call many a time. Indeed, other than you and yours, they are arguably none better suited to the task of primal slaying. But they disbanded over 5 years ago, and neither hide nor hair has been seen of their commander since. Absent their leader, I suspect they will be reluctant to join our cause. And yet, I can think of no better option. I'll contact Wiskate, their erstwhile commander's right-hand man, and see if he will not hear us out. I will ask him to meet us at the Drowning Wench. Let us hope he is receptive to our offer. Null, might I trust you and your brothers to continue the search for the blasphemy in the meantime? But of course, Admiral. Should we discover anything, you will be the first to know. Alright, Drowning Wench, I need to go up. My apologies for the delay. You are alone? And here I swore 5 years ago that I was done playing hero.
It hasn't even been 1 year since A Realm Reborn?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the suggestion or the implication, that it's been very... that the story from A Realm Reborn all the way to now has been hyper-condensed. Realistically speaking, though, it's... if you were being... like, there's no realistic way that it could have actually been this short amount of time, given everything that's actually happened.
Yeah.
But the 14's gone off of that sort of like very condensed like time bubble thing. Could someone explain what all this is all about? Believe it or not, I am a respectable man with respectable obligations these days. Take that pole arm out of your arse, old friend, and stop pretending you're not still a murderous bastard at heart. Watch that wicked tongue of yours, Wode, lest I skewer it and prove you right. Nothing like a reunion with dear companions over a bottle of the wench's finest vintage. That is why we're here, right? Long time no eye catch up, Landers. Brayflox is tummy tickled to see gobby friends again.
Brayflox.
Thank you for assembling on such short notice. Spare us the pleasantries, Admiral. Why are we here? I make a simple request. Reform the company of heroes and lend Limsa your strength. You've a reason, I'm sure. I would hear it. So there you have it. A terrible fiend known as a blasphemy prowls our seas, transforming the Sahagin into ravening beasts. At the same time, the Sahagins themselves, specifically a hostile faction calling themselves the Crushing Tide, had declared their intention to summon Leviathan anew. Should they succeed, we would be hard-pressed to deal with the Primal while still dealing with the other threats. A right pickle indeed. But the answer is no. The commander disbanded the company, and as his first mate, it's not my place to gainsay his final order. Sod that, I say. Have you forgotten our company's creed? The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Are the people now in danger not the same men and women we fought to defend years ago? The commander would not have turned his back on them, neither should we. Bold words, Landinal, but do you truly believe that we can honor them as we are? All mercenaries past their prime, lacking the commander whose wisdom and prowess saw them to glory once upon a time. Ah yes, your commander. What if Emil were to lead you in his stead? Surely you would not question his abilities. Excuse me? An intriguing proposition. I, for one, would not be averse to serving under such a decorated hero. Gobby friend has goodly head for fighty think and goodly arms for stinky fight. As ringing an endorsement as any, but I would hear it from the man himself. Do you believe you are capable of leading the company of heroes into battle?
They fucking owe us after we fucking made them dinner all those years ago.
If you've the stones to follow me. I mean, yeah, considering. Now that's the confidence I'd expect from my commander. Very well then, consider us yours to lead. 5 years to the day. Truth be told, I was enjoying the more leisurely life. But when duty calls... Wait, before we proceed, I must ask, have we no way of reaching out to the commander? Forgotten how he took his leave, have we? Up and vanishing so we could each find our own way apart from him and the company? I doubt we'll see him again, much as I wish we could. To the matter at hand, the missions you will undertake. First, you are to aid us in tracking down the blasphemy that roams the sea. Second, you must prevent the crushing tide from summoning Leviathan at all costs. Oh, is that all? There I thought we might get our feet wet with a real challenge. But in all seriousness, we should take care to decide who attends to what. Sounds like a job for our acting commander. I'm sure you'll give it all due consideration. Oh god, I actually have to pick and decide who does what. Oh no. So if I understand...
This is gonna be like the fucking shit with the grand companies where you have to like lead the people.
Oh no. So if I understand this correctly, we're to bring down this so-called blasphemy. Of course, to do that, we'll need to find the damn thing first. We've also got to prevent the crushing tide from summoning their god, Leviathan. A tall order in and of itself. As acting commander, it's your job to decide who will be doing what, based on the skills we each have to offer. I recommend you start by having a chat with each of us, that you might develop a sense of strengths and weaknesses. Mostly strengths, of course, of the storied veterans under your command. Oh no, it's one of these. My specialty, you ask? Why, impaling fiends with this lance of mine, of course. The stronger the foe, the better. None are a match for me. It would be folly to waste my talents on dealing with those slippery fishermen. Set me against that so-called blasphemy, and I'll have the thing on a skewer before you can say Merwin Bluefish Swim. Oh no. Oh no, these choices actually matter. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm thinking very carefully here. You hate having to pick me too. I don't like this. Oh, I'm trying to find out if there's actually like a... if there is like a thing to pick here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on.
to my channel.
No, I don't want to hear your... Okay. Yes, I think sending him after the blasphemy is the correct choice. A wise choice. Send Landonel after the Sahagin, and he's like to help them summon Leviathan to sate his bloodlust. You've done this questline if I need some help? Oh, sorry. Well. He's not good at preventing, just killing, okay. I will speak plain. I am not some battle-crazed barbarian like Landonel. As a none of the you, a tribe of peerless hunters, I conduct my affairs with discipline and prudence. As such, I know better than any than to rush headlong into battle is rarely the best course of action. Far wiser it is to observe from afar and proceed with caution. Sounds to me like he would be good at preventing the primal summoning, then. Yeah. Very astute, if I do say so myself. There are few better suited to the task of averting needless bloodshed than the famously circumspect Uodanun. As you well know, my vision is somewhat lacking these days. I can still defend myself when necessary, but I'd rather it not come to that. My condition also leaves me rather unsuited to scouting and searching. It wasn't always the case, but such is life. On the other hand, I'd like to think I've gotten quite good at sounding out the intentions of others during negotiations. Like, well, obviously this one's gonna be Sahagin. Like, you're not gonna send him out to try and find something. He reminds you of Hancock is because of the glasses. Yeah, prevent the primal summoning. There we go. A keen sense for these things, I see, more so than reconnaissance or battle. Shamani has a knack for working behind the scenes to see the company's goals achieved. Grey Fox Master, remaker of Illuminati treasures, offers much hand-lending with ingenuity. Far-seeing spyglass sees far into ocean deep. Crack fires go boom and blast beasts into bitty pieces. Pursuing and slaying the blasphemy, obviously. A logical choice, if I do say so myself. Brave Fox's mastery of tools and armaments are sure to avail you in tracking and felling that beast. Gobby is precious, yeah. It would seem everyone has their assignments. And I dare say the choices you made are nigh impeccable. If I didn't know better, I'd think you've been leading us for years. And with that, it's time we got to work. I have procured link pearls for one and all, that we can keep each other apprised of our progress. You may pick them up from Maelstrom Command. We best be off then. Should we have need to regroup or reconsider our strategy, call for us. I will return to command and share these developments with the Secretariat and our Sahagin friends. Do join me if you can, Commander Emil. Oh no, I've been lumped with more responsibility.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Fuck. Oh wait, I've walked literally right past them again. Ah, Emil, the Admiral has apprised me of the situation in full. Furnish Emil with a link pearl, yes? Of course, Admiral. It would seem the company is trying to reach us. Ho there, Commander. Just give the word and I'll come running. Lower your goddamn voice, will you? Watch your tongue or I'll track you down and rip yours out. You sound more like mortal enemies than old companions. That's where Emil comes in. I'm trusting you to whip them back into shape, make them a force to be reckoned with. I will have the Secretariat contact you if there are any developments. I would convey them to the entire company by link pearl, but we cannot afford anyone taking reckless action. In the meantime, I will reach out to Noel and see what he has gleaned about the crushing tide and their hideout. Let us hope for good tidings, Commander. This feels also kind of appropriate considering I'm actually part of the Maelstrom as well. We haven't seen this character. That must be the old captain, or the old commander. That must be. Grave news, Emil. We've just received word that Candlekeep Quay is under attack. It would seem the crushing tide has struck again. The Admiral asks that you deploy the Company of Heroes at once. Our man here will act as your signaler. The Company of Heroes is awaiting your orders. Candlekeep Quay? Both Landinel and Uodnun should be close by. What are your instructions? So, I'm going to assume here Landinel tell him to drive the crushing tide away and tell Uodnun to see the residents to safety. Yep. Okay. Consider it done, Commander. And see the residents of Candlekeep Quay to safety. Understood. The rest of us will head there at once. I'll tell the Admiral you and the Company of Heroes are on your way. Godspeed. Worry not, the tide has already ebbed, if you follow my meaning. Perhaps you're curious how your men carried out your orders? You'll be pleased to hear that Landinel led the attack with his characteristic aplomb, dancing amongst his foes with such speed and ferocity that were dizzying to watch. Lord Nun made full use of his talents in leading the rescue effort. Not a single man, woman, or child was suffered so much as a scratch. He's a paladin. I had my doubts at first, but you passed your first trial as acting captain with flying colours. The battle is over, I see. 'Tis good to see the company of heroes can still live up to its name. I demand answers. Why did you target Candlekeep Quay? Spit on your questions, filthy shorewalker. I was hoping we might do this the easy way, but if you insist... So you would torture us? You shorewalkers are all the same savage brutes, the lot of you. Torture? Please, we're not so uncivilized as that, my slippery friend. Brave Fox's shiny treasure will have fishman trading tongue flaps in no time. Allow me to explain. Shamani Lomani and Brave Fox are well practiced in the art of interrogation. Shamani has a sharp mind, as I'm sure you have noticed, and a knack for getting information out of uncooperative types with a minimum of fuss. Brave Fox, on the other hand, her methods can be unconventional to say the least, but it's hard to argue with the results. Well, Commander, the choice is yours to make. Brave Fox, I choose you. Okay. This one doesn't matter? Okay. I want to see what Brave Fox does then. Brave Fox... Fishman will not spit out truthy words. Brave Fox's treat will have Fishman spit out something else. What is this? So vile, so putrid, the stench. Stinky sweet overaged Gobi cheese is strong, yes? Makes many nose tickles and stomach turns. Oh no. Our finned friend spit something up alright, though I'd rather he hadn't. Fine, I'll speak, dirty shorewalkers. Just get that foul poison away from me. Again, I ask, why did you target Candlekeep Quay? Dow himself gave the order. Said we must establish a foothold in preparation for our assault on the city. He means to attack Limsa the Minza himself? But with your numbers, that would be folly. Basically, Brave Fox gives them Gobi cheese while the other option indulges them with spiked orange juice because the Hagen go crazy for that OG. Spiked with a truth serum. I think I would have liked that one, actually. Anyway. Speaker Dow commands power beyond the comprehension of you shortwalkers. We have dealt with Leviathan before. You misunderstand. Speaker Dow says it is a greater power still, the very first being blessed by our Lord. Uh-oh. The blasphemy. Tell me where Dow is. an island far to the south and east. There he performs the rite that will summon forth the Divine One and deliver my brothers and I to glory. Thank you for your cooperation. Nah, just alcohol. Straight up, just treating them nicely, and they see you because they threaten to give. Oh, so basically, yeah. Oh right, makes sense. I suspect that Dao is hiding out somewhere in the Cystal, a deserted isle, most likely. I don't know much about these so-called blasphemies, but can they truly be tamed so easily? We have no evidence they can, but we must operate under the assumption that Dao has found a way. I will ready a ship. We set sail for Cystal at once. Prepare yourselves, and meet me at the docks as soon as you are ready. I'll have Shamani and Brave Fox continue the interrogation in the meantime. Our friends here might still be hiding something from us. Go to the Fisherman's Guild. Everyone is here? Good. We make for the Cystal in search of Dao's hideout. Our friend Noel will be waiting for us there. The Blasphemy too may be present. Be vigilant and keep your weapons at the ready. Well, Commander, do you have any words for your men on the eve of battle? The duty of the strong. Is to protect the weak. Again, Dao. Where is the blasphemy? Tell us now so we may end this madness. I don't think I've ever heard that one. Throws them off. Oh, look, it's Archaeotania. Speak of the bloody devil. Where it is, the dread beast I saw beneath the waves. The source of our woes. This is not a good time. The echo of all the times. You can't. You can't. I'm actually trying to fucking defend the commander. What?
I don't have time for empathy. I need to fucking fight.
I bring grave tidings, my queen. The wretched shore walkers poison the minds of my spawn brothers with false words and foul magics. Our poor beguiled brethren renounce Lord Leviathan and name him a false god. They treat with Limsa Minza, and some even call for an alliance. We must summon him, that the lost might receive his blessing anew. This I would gladly do had our stock of crystals not run dry. Spawning time is nearly upon us, yet you fight and bicker amongst yourselves. How am I to birth a new brood when my children grow stand and divided? Children grow and stand divided. I see what you mean, yeah. Who dares enter the sacred chamber? Forgive my intrusion, Queen Mother, but I speak for the Sahagin who seek an accord with the Shorewalkers. A new age is upon us. We needn't turn to false gods, nor from bitterness and bloodshed in our precious spawning grounds. The Shorewalkers have changed. They endeavor to understand us, to share these lands with us, that they may have peace, and we are spawning grounds. Could this be true? Lies, lies, do not be deceived by that one's delusions, my queen. He is a heathen who has strayed from Lord Leviathan's light. The Shorewalkers are oath-breakers, now and forevermore. As they extend one hand in friendship, they clutch a dagger in the other. We are beasts in their eyes, deserving of naught but slaughter. Oh, for a blessed moment I felt the faintest touch of hope. But you are right, Dao. They are demons, and we are the damned. Oh, for woe, my poor children have lost their faith. Their minds poisoned by lies. They turn away from the Lord of the Wall and cast their lot with the enemy. 'Tis so, my queen, 'tis so. We will have no choice but to abandon our sacred spawning grounds and sink to the ocean's floor or to rot and decay. Dao, dearest of my children, you tell then that we have no future? How can I bring new life into this world, knowing that my brood will have... Oh god. Fucking hell, it skipped. She's... Now that's a detail we didn't know earlier. What's happening? Hold on, I need to read the last thing that she said because I could... How can I bring new life into this world knowing that my brood will have their hearts stolen and abandon me? How can I bear this unbearable sadness? I cannot. What's happening? Please, my queen, you must calm yourself. Oh, she ate them. Shit. Such power, such beauty, a blessing from Lord Leviathan himself. He's still tempered, isn't he? So this is a blasphemy, eh? I can see what all the fuss was about. Have you your wits about you? Good. If you can fight, now is the time. Strike now, my queen. Send the Shorewalkers and their honorless leader to her death. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's happening? I can't feel my legs. Why, Mother? Are we not your children too? Ew. He's not... Uh-oh. Damn it, we cannot wither another blow like that. Oh, I know who that is. I still don't know what in the Seven Hells just happened, but I'll be damned if I'm going to go down without a fight. Steady, the beast is feeding on our ether. Will not survive a head-on fight. Landonel, Udo, remember the company's stratagem when faced with overwhelming odds. Retreat! Retreat! Let's get ourselves the bloody elves out of here! That must be the captain, like their former commander or what have you. There's no way it isn't. Damn it all. We'd have better luck holding back the tide. How goes it, friends? Is what I would normally ask, but judging from the muttered cursing, I gather it did not go all that well. We barely escaped with our lives. To think the damned beast had the power to stop us in our tracks, literally. What do we know of the creature's origins? Was it once a Sahagin as you suspected? Mayhap the echo afforded Emil some insight. It's not just any Sahagin. It's the Brood Mother. Dao's villainy knows no bounds, sowing seeds of despair in our Queen Mother's heart, that she might transform into that monstrosity. If she was the first to turn, then there was nothing deliberate about it. Still, it's clear that his words served as a catalyst. We kill the blasphemy, it'll be tantamount to killing the Sahagin's queen. That's not going to endear us to them one bit. I cannot turn my spear against the mother who birthed me, let alone take her life. Out of curiosity, did anyone see who fired that shot? Were it not for them, we'd all be dead. They know. I know not, but we must formulate a plan, and quickly. My scouts tell me that the blasphemy has left the island and now roams the open sea. I will order them to continue the search. In the meantime, we must find a means to overcome the beast's formidable offense. Leave that to us. Time and again, we've used our wits and experience to triumph over the longest odds. To defeat your enemy, you must first you must know your enemy. Tell me, Commander. What do you reckon was the most valuable knowledge we gleaned from our initial encounter? The blasphemy has the power to absorb ether. I concur. Now that we know how the beast disables its foes, we can use this knowledge to devise a proper defense against it. But that is not all we have learned. While the blasphemy can maneuver through the water, it also frequents caves and the like. Our best chance of defeating it would be in such a place. Our only chance, I dare say. I will send scouts to identify any and all large caverns and coastal areas that could serve as shelter for a massive creature. To ensure the safety of our people, and to have any hope for peace with the Sahagin, this is a battle we must win. All your strength and wisdom will be needed in the days to come. Dismissed. Come, let us share our findings with the Maelstrom. Where does that leave the Sahagin if their broodmother is dead? Do they have another one? Must have like another female that can that can take her place. Would be kind of devastating if there wasn't. Now that we have seen what the blasphemy is capable of ourselves, 'tis more plain to me than ever that it must be slain. Reach out to all trade ships entering and departing Limsa. Inform them that any sightings of the blasphemy are to be reported to Maelstrom Command at once. Understood, but given the beast's abilities, how do you intend to overcome it? I trust that the company of heroes and Emil, experienced primal slayers all, will find a way. And yet I would leave no resource untapped. There is one more whose expertise I would call upon, if he would agree. Even Wiskea is at a loss to his former commander's whereabouts, but mayhap Ainzer could offer some guidance? No doubt you are still fatigued from the battle with the blasphemy. Pray rest while you are able. When we are ready to take further action, you will hear from me. Till then, take care. If you understand how it works, there's other females, but only one is elected broodmother at a time. Ah, okay. So it's kind of like having, like, a tribe leader, essentially. Kind of like how in a Pride of Lions, the the alpha lion is the one who gets to, well, you know. Kind of like that, yeah. Ah, Emil, I wish I had better news for you, but the blasphemy continues to elude us. Because of the sun, but in reverse. Yeah, basically. Can you hear me, Commander? This is Wiskea. Or Waskea? Whatever. I have an idea on how we might take down the blasphemy. Meet me in Costa del Sol as soon as you are able. Well, that sounds promising. I'll tell the Admiral we will be away for a bit. Godspeed and stay safe out there. Apologies for having you come all this way, Emil. Ever since our encounter with the blasphemy, I've been racking my brain to find a way of dealing with its debilitating attack. Sadly, I've come up empty-handed. My companions fare no better. That's why I started thinking. If only our finest was still with us. He always had a knack for noticing what the rest of us missed. His eyes were so sharp, he could spot a foe's weakness with a single glance. It's thanks to him that we were able to slay both Leviathan and Titan, and live to tell the tale. The rub is, well, he's a bit eccentric. And yes, I know you could say that about all the company members. But unlike us, he prefers to work from the shadows. Truth be told, I've not seen him since the day we disbanded. I doubt he'd help his old comrades, but even if we asked, but an order from the company's acting commander would be a different story. In our heyday, we had a way of reaching him, whistle at the forked road, and sooner or later he'd show himself. Didn't matter when, winter or summer, in broad sunlight or dead night, he'd always be watching from afar. With any luck, he still is now. But I've rambled enough. Go on now. This may be our best and only hope. Why does everyone want to be ordered about? It's kind of sus. Oh dear.
Order of Heroes is looking submissive and breedable.
No! Here I was, enjoying my retirement. Why'd you have to go and bloody whistle? Oh, it's him. Call me Lorenz. I'm the company's resident sharpshooter. At least I was in my day. No need to tell me who you are. I've been watching you for quite some time. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just curious how my former mates are faring. Not as curious as folks were about me, though. First was Kate, then old Miss Beard himself. Ha! As if those codgers could ever catch me. And now Eosia's storied hero summons me forth. No need to say why. You're gonna ask me to help you take down the blasphemy. I'm not asking you. I'm ordering you. I'm not... You drive a hard bargain. I like that. Who am I to refuse an order from the company's acting commander? So tell me, acting commander, what specific duty would you task me with? I trust you do have a plan. So you need a way to neutralize the beast's most potent attack. I can tell you like getting up close and personal with your foes, so you'll be needing support from a distance. Who do you suppose might be best suited to that role? You, of course. You sit sharpshooter. Yes, you, of course. Damn right. My eyes are among the keenest in the realm, and as you've doubtless heard from Wizkayet. In pure marksmanship, none in Limsa are the Admiral's equal. Yet Merwib is ill-suited for a supporting role. Not for a lack of skill, of course, but rather... Come to think of it, there's something you should know. Follow me. When can we get, like, twin muskets, like, fucking Merwib? I want to be able to, like, go full Dante on people's ass. Quite the view, wouldn't you say? I often come here to admire the sea. If you would, indulge me for a moment and I'll spin you a yarn. Just try not to doze off. Back in piracy's golden age, the League of Lost Bastards ruled the Rotano. I was one of them, as was Merwib. We were led by none other than our old man, Bluefist
Bluefist
Bluefist Sin, I think, actually. Sorry, I misread that. But yes, this fucking sounds like Boaty McBoatface. The most feared captain on the high seas. Feared by his enemies, that is. Stern and unforgiving though he was, he took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. Aye, he was like a father to me, to us all, till that fateful day. Was in the year 1562 of the 6th Astral Era. Lemons and merchantmen were struggling with nigh constant raids by the Sahagin. Round this time, Bluefist had yielded the day-to-day leadership of the bastards to Melvib, his pride and joy. She was still growing into the role, though, and everyone knew the old captain was still calling the shots. Old Bluefist had a noble streak, he did. Ordered us to defend the traders from the fishbacks. Melvib led the effort, and we fought day after day to keep the seas safe. The fighting was fierce, but we always came out of it in one piece, until we didn't. Until after a skirmish, a Sahagin survivor with his last breath summoned forth the Lord of the Whirl. The great beast toppled our masts and cracked the keel like an egg. We clambered aboard the merchantman, our own ship sank. Naught to do but wait for the end. But then comes Bluefist and his bleeding flotilla out of nowhere to pull us out of the fire, and he did. But the League of Lost Bastards would never be the same again, for even though we'd escaped with our lives, we soon discovered that Captain Bluefist, our iron-willed, unwavering leader, had fallen under Leviathan's thrall. Of course, in those days, we didn't know much about drowning or tempering, didn't know what to make of our captain as he grew more haggard by the day, his words devolving into crazed rambling. Then one day, he vanishes, taken off with half of our men. Not long after, a band of pirates calling themselves the Serpent Reavers began taking prizes in the Indigo Deep alongside the Sahagin. At their helm was none other than Captain Bluefist, who'd cast his lot with the fishbacks. Oh dear. Melvib knew what had to be done, and to her credit, she didn't shirk from the deed. She acted quickly, sneaking off under the cover of night with a skeleton crew without so much as telling me. Of course, that didn't stop me from stowing myself in the cargo and hold and joining her on the voyage. She was none too happy to see me at first, wanted to leave me out of it, she said. But seeing as I'd made myself known when she was struggling to fend off a horde of reavers and fishbacks, it wasn't hard to win her over. Her twin muskets fell in one after the next, as my sharpshooting kept her safe from afar. We cut a path to the center of the isle. It was there we found Bluefist, or rather the miserable wretch he'd been reduced to. All bones, with skin shriveled and tangled, matte white hair, eyes bulging from his head like a fish as he'd prayed to the Lord of the Whirl. Ugh. Melvib challenged him to a duel, and a dim memory must have flickered in his drowned mind, for he accepted, and so, with only me there to witness it, Melvib ended her father's life. The League of Lost Bastards would have lived up to its name if it weren't for Melvib. She assumed full command and restored us to our former glory. Not that long after, she triumphed in the Trident and was named Chief Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. I often think back upon that day, seeing her charge into battle, muskets blazing. Might seem reckless to some, but that's how Captain Bluefist taught her, and she knows no other way. That's why I made it my job to support her from the shadows, and it's a role in which I'll happily serve again. I owe her that much to her old man. My only doubt was whether you, my friend, were worthy of commanding me, but watching you from afar has answered that question. Aye, tell Wiskea and the rest of all my no-good companions that Lorenz stands with them. Bluefin sees in his teeny tiny toy boat. Oh, Luigi got a bird. Did Lorenz show himself? Haha, now there's a surprise. I had some hope your words might reach him, but never did I imagine he would agree so readily. Just one thing, Emil. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention Lorenz's involvement to the company. Landonell in particular. They'll find out soon enough regardless. At any rate, this gives us new hope in our battle against the blasphemy. All that remains is to set the snare and lure the beast into our clutches. Our scouts are on the lookout for the creature as we speak. If the latest reports are to be believed, we are drawing ever closer. And with that, I'd best get back to it. Can I trust you to report these latest developments to the Maelstrom? Till we meet again, Commander. So we don't actually meet the commander. The person that we saw in the pictures was Lorenz. Unless he also turns up. The search for the blasphemy continues, though I understand you've been carrying out an entirely different investigation. Marksman by the name of Lorenz, eh? The Admiral will be pleased. Of course, we won't have much call for his skills until the blasphemy is found. Rest well and prepare yourself as necessary in the meantime. Lorenz. Why does that ring a bell? Oh wait, we're already on the last one. Despite our best efforts, the blasphemy continues to elude us. For the time being, we... Sorry to interrupt, but I have an incoming communication from Wiskayet. Commander, we've snared ourselves a blasphemy. We've our erstwhile companion Rio to thank. Knowing that the creature was once the Sahagan Queen, he's kept a close eye on the spawning grounds. Sure enough, he spied a massive black shadow moving beneath the water not long ago. After receiving word, Shamani Lomani directed the Maelstrom warships into the vicinity to herd the beast with cannon fire into the Sestasha Sea Grot. Oh god, we're going to Sestasha again. Isolated as the Sea Grot is, we can engage our foe without putting small folk at risk. Any words for your men, Commander? Company of heroes? That's a fucking Avengers line, isn't it? I'm gonna select the second one, be serious. You don't have to tell me twice, I've been aching for a rematch. Rush in blindly and it'll go as poorly for you as it did the first time. Ha! Knowing you, I'm sure you'll show up just in time to see me deal the killing blow. The first one was Three Musketeers and the second one was Avengers. Yeah. Now we can... can we not save our vitriol for the quarry, which I've lured to the perfect spot that is now waiting patiently for all of you to put it out of its misery? Brightbox Gobby Booms blast over big blasphemy into bitty pieces. A motley crew you'll never find, but will serve you well when the battle is joined, believe you me. This is Mervib. I will ready your worship at once. Assemble outside the wench once you've all seen to your preparations. So, the time has come. I shall pray for your victory. This one feels like it's gone by quicker than the other ones did, and also the systemic issues that tend to pop up in the other storylines doesn't appear to be present here. Then again, I suppose the systemic issue is more the Sahagin themselves. Still dealing with that fear of the of the rest of the world, I suppose. Ah, Emil, the others should be along soon. Oh, we can start the instance just from here. That's nice. The blasphemy is still contained within the Sestasha Sea Grot. It will meet its end, Navigator willing. Would that my brothers and I could join you in the fight, and yet, blasphemous though it may be, that beast was once our mother. I understand, Noel. Forgive us for what we must do. Were there a means to reverse the transformation, we would do all in our power to bring your mother back. Sadly, there is nothing left of her to save. For the future of the Sahagin and Laminza alike, the blasphemy must be laid to rest, and when the deed is done, I would bring your brothers, even the Crushing Tide, aboard the great ship we call Vilbrand. The issue with this one is how Limza is too blunt when trying to fix their issues with the tribes, so much so that the Sahagin fear being betrayed again. Yeah. I guess that is I suppose the difference then is that with the other ones that I've seen so far, the systemic issues are more internal with the within those nations, rather than it being an issue between them and the beast tribes. I do not want to slay your mother, but this thing she has become, a mindless beast who would enslave and kill her own, is an affront to the memory of who she was. It is not her. It is not. Remember this always. You must. I will not ask you to shoulder the burden of matricide. When the time comes to strike the final blow, I will do the deed. Admiral, all you say is true, and yet... Commander, I sighted a group of fishbacks, Crushing Tide most like, heading straight for the Sea Grot. You best make your way there, and fast. Time to move out then. Any words for your men before we set sail? Today the blasphemy falls. You've grown into this role quite well, haven't you? But enough talk. It's time to show the realm that a company of heroes hasn't lost a step. Aye. We'll stand a better chance of slipping past the Crushing Tide if we split up. Emil and I will go together while the rest of you take a different route. Let us brook no further delay. To Sestasha. Where it all began. My queen, I beg of you, pray show your loyal son mercy. Not gonna happen, my dude. And he's dead. It's Tao, what's left of him. He literally was like, don't step on me, mommy. Too soon. Speaker Tao, why would our queen do such a thing? It's as the Shorewalkers say. What we thought a blessing is in truth a terrible curse. The horror, we must away at once. And leave the Shorewalkers to face our Queen Mother alone? No, I will stand with them. You mustn't sully the hands with the blood of your mother. Go and be with your kin. Go! Forgive us. I was beginning to think you wandered off of a cliff, Lorenz. Must you say it like that? I prefer to think of myself as, fashionably late. But enough talk. It comes. Here it comes. We're counting on you, Lorenz. I know enemy's weakness escapes my eyes. One shot here and... Aye, there we go. See how easy that was? I reckon you can do it too, Acting Commander. Nice. That trick of yours won't work on us anymore, ain't that right, Acting Commander? That all you got? Time to put you out of your misery. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Best be wary. Admiral, they're already dead. Oh, here we go. Here are the rest of them. Oh, wow. They all give me the Circle of Sacrifice, too. Nice. Oh, that was nasty. Oh dear. Nothing. So they had to go blast in this island. We better work fast. Oh, the Sahagin have actually decided to come to help. Actually, regardless. Wait, did the Sahagin just fucking use a healer limit break? Hey, hun. You made it just in time to see the end. Yes, this is the melee DPS role quest. I will not ask for your forgiveness, but this I promise. You will be remembered for the mother you were. Admiral, I have no words. I just got here and now you're sad. I'm sorry. Our Queen Mother returns to the depths in eternal slumber. Your strength, you could have crushed us easily. Why did you spare our lives? The beasts and blasphemies are born from the despair in our hearts, but no more. I would break the cycle. Though Tao may have been blind to it, I believe in a future where Sahagin and Lominsan may live in harmony. Even after losing who she was, your queen made for your spawning grounds, and it is there she drew her last breath. When your next queen is crowned, know that she will have a safe place to raise her young. Once you have selected a suitable location, Limsa Lominsa will recognize and honor your claim. Promise for which we are grateful, Admiral, but what of the other peoples of Vilbrand? The kobolds are open to the idea. The details will need to be negotiated, but I am confident we can reach an agreement. Sahagin, Kobold, and Lominsan alike yearn to abide in peace. We can make it so. I've never fought alongside shorewalkers before, but I must say, it felt good. We have fought our neighbors for generations. It has won us only suffering and tragedy. I beg of you, lay down your spears. It will take time and effort to bridge the gulf between our peoples, but bridge it we shall. Sneaking off. He's sneaking off. I dare say we have a lot of talking to do as well. Don't we, Commander Lorenz? Oh, he is the commander. Landonel, if you just allow me to explain. Let's be off before they drag us into this mess. They just knock him out. Oh, look, here he is. I want to talk to them all, though. Why did we ever believe that monstrosity was a blessing? What fools we were. Forgive us for what we have done, Queen Mother. At last, it's over. We can take pride in the respite we've won, but we must never forget those who could not be here with us to enjoy it. Let's see what Brayfox says. Fighting with gobby friends gives Brayfox good feels. Wondering where I was during the battle? Well, I wasn't slacking off if that's what you were implying. My duty was to protect the ship to ensure our safe return. Truly. I can forgive you, Shamani. After all, like, you are blind. I dare say that blasphemy was the most formidable foe our company has ever faced. I must further hone my skills, lest the next enemy prove too tough for us to handle. Who invited this bloody bastard anyway? Oh there, good to see our acting commander hale and hearty. Perfect timing, acting commander. You must save me from this bloodthirsty bastard. Well, Lorenz, let's hear your excuse, and it better be a good one. Why in the Seven L's were you skulking about in the shadows while we did all the dirty work? Like you'd not be any happier if I showed myself sooner. I can hear you whinging now. What, you didn't think we could handle this on our own? Aye, I'd be bloody furious regardless. Don't think I'd forgotten what happened, or rather didn't happen, on the day of our duel. Even though the future of the company hung in the balance, I waited and waited and waited and some goddamn more, and you still never turned up. But I've got you now, and I will have satisfaction. Given Lorenz's penchant for late arrivals, I couldn't help but worry too. To say he cut it fine would be an understatement. And not by choice as usual. My scouts observed him roaming near Costa del Sol not long ago. It would seem our commander's woeful sense of direction has not improved in the least. I'm honestly surprised you never realized, Landonel, that that was to blame for his extreme tardiness. That the commander did indeed arrive at the agreed upon location for your duel, after the sun had risen and set half a dozen times. Navigator, take me! Shamani, you promised it would stay between the two of us! Brayfox, you have a kind word or two for your old commander, don't you? Commander Lorenz, commander no more. New commander, friend to gobbies everywhere. Does many sweat works for gobby kind. Oh, burn. And there I thought you were too much of a coward to face me in battle. Come now, Landonel, you know me better than... Then it's settled. We fight here and now, on your guard. Uh-oh. Thing down, I say! You could hurt someone with that! He's skulking. Hard to believe he was once glued. Hard to believe he was once the glue that held this merry band together. That's right. If you hadn't yet realized the obvious, Lorenz is our former commander. Forgive me for not stating it plainly sooner. Didn't want you to think we doubted your leadership. Landonel is a Chad and a bloodthirsty, well-meaning imp. He's got his quirks, but as you saw, he's a force of nature on the battlefield. Anyhow, I think we can all say your stint as acting commander has been a rousing success. Now, I reckon it's about time you gave your final order. Company of heroes band break once more. Brayfox never liked parting with gobby friends. Here, here. I may have my complaints, but when we're together, a good fight's never far away. You hardly need a company or commander to get you to that. and should Limsa again be imperiled, there's nothing stopping us from rising to the occasion. Till then, you're all strong enough in your own right. Why not serve the weak in your own ways? What's going on here? Why am I... What is this? Oh, now I have to talk to them all. Oh, it's a hunt link shell. Okay, yeah, whatever. You've had quite the turn of duty, but all good things must come to an end. Any parting words before we go our separate ways? Give Keirushi my best regards. Finally, I can enjoy some semblance of peace again. At least, as much peace as a man can enjoy waiting hand and foot on the Lord of Costa del Sol. It may have been a rough sailing at times, but I rather enjoyed serving under you, Acting Commander Emil. Well, if you've something to say, let's hear it. Return to the whalers and keep the murdering to a minimum. As if I needed you to tell me. Well, I enjoyed the diversion. I know as well as any that my true place is in Gridania, leading a respectable life. You may not have been the perfect commander, but 12 is my witness. I hope you to fight by your side again. Farewell. I await your orders, Commander. Look after the you, brave man. I have responsibilities. A tribe that wants for my guidance and protection. I can ill afford to tarry here much longer. Nevertheless, it is with some regret that I take me leave. For all their faults, of which they have many, they are my companions, and I will miss them. Have 5 goons and a goblin. Well, let's hear it, Commander. You owe me a bottle of your finest Bacchus. Indeed, indeed. I mean to return to Wineport as soon as I've tied up a few final loose ends here. Speaking of wine, I've always preferred the older vintages. Left asleep in their barrels for many a summer, they come out tasting better than ever. One might say the same about our own company. Brayfox wants busy work. Brayfox awaits Uplander's flip-flaps. No more cheese wars, please. Brayflox feels heavy heart, but accepts Uplander's bossy words. Brayflox had good times and happy feels with gobby friends, but good times will come again, and when they do, new boomsticks will bring blasty doom with much fastness. Flip-flops. I thought to Lorenz. We get Brayflox on. And on that note, I ought to be on my way. Slipping away again, are we? You are a creature of habit. I resented you for it at the time, you know. But I think I understand now. Better to shun fame and not serve as an example for glory seekers too eager to fight and too quick to die. You're overthinking it. I'm a creature of whimsy, a man who lets the tailwind carry him where it will. But more importantly, this new age belongs to the new blood. I've had my day in the sun. If you succeed in brokering peace with the Beastmen, there'll be no need to worry about primals, and the company can go into permanent retirement. And then I can say I did right by the old man. If you hadn't been there for us both, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger. Thank you, Lorenz, brother. I did nothing. It was you shouldered Captain Blueface's burden, and that of the entire League. I'm sorry, Merwib. I know it hasn't been easy for you. But I dare say you've worked hard enough. Maybe us company folk aren't the only ones in need of a retirement. But I've said too much. Lorenz holding his tongue. Gods, you have changed. But yes, my greatest test as Admiral still lies ahead, as we steer the great ship Vilbrand towards a new future. You truly are your father's daughter. I owe you my thanks too. Dare say you almost did as good a job keeping my men to task as I could have done. Call it a hunch, but something tells me our paths may cross again. But forgive me if I carry on like I've never seen you before. Not unlike my old friend Miss Beard, I prefer to keep my past in the past. And with that, I'm off. Take care of yourselves. The blasphemy is no more, and we will never know. But we will never know lasting peace until the crushing tide agrees to lay down their arms. It will be a daunting task, but as we saw in Sastasha, they are not beyond reason. I will do all in my power to see that your efforts and the sacrifices of my brothers were not in vain. Forgive us, even after being freed from the false god's thrall, we still clung to our hateful beliefs. It was easier to hearken to Speaker Dow's every word and turn a blind eye to the harsh truth. Easier and cowardly. I will return and speak with my brothers of the crushing tide. I will tell them of our Queen Mother's sacrifice and the vision of hope you have shared with us. I ask only that you give us time and trust us to make our own decision. You have my word. If you would not be averse, let us return to the spawning grounds together. Adventurer, I have no words to express my gratitude to you. I will repay you the only way I know how, by doing my part to usher in an age where Shorewalker and Sahagin stand as one. It is nice that we got to deal with them as well, because it's like the Cabal's got the the big cutscenes and stuff. The Amalda got a fair bit of coverage, so. I think really it's only the original like beast tribes. It's only the Ixal that have not had much. Just us now, it would seem. Ever since we achieved a measure of peace with the Kobolds, I prayed that this day would come. Though it is, of course, only a beginning. Negotiations must be held, and words exchanged in earnest will invariably lead to flared tempers and bruised egos. But such things always accompany meaningful progress. The history of Vilbrand is one of bloodshed, but we have the power to change our ways. After all, it is clear we are united more by our similarities than we are divided by our differences. I will share what I have seen of the Sahagin with my fellow Laminsans, and listen closely to their doubts and concerns. For it must be a harmony not foisted upon them from above, but one which they aspire to of their own free will. No doubt, Noel and his brothers feel the same. Again, you have come to Lamins's aid, my aid, at a time when he needed it most. When next we meet, I hope 'twill not be as Admiral and Adventurer, but as friends, mayhap trading war stories over ales at the wench. You demand more buff Ixal. But for now, I must return to my duties. Drafting reports and decrees is hardly the most exciting part of my role, but it is a necessary one. If you happen to pass through Radzat-Han, pray share your exploits with our delegate there. Doubtless he will be interested to hear your first-hand account. One day, I will lay down these muskets of mine for good. But not yet, Father. Not yet. It's nice to learn a bit more about Merlib. Hey, let's go back and finish this off. I'm just gonna walk there. Emil, you return. Pray tell, what news from my homeland? Extraordinary, and a chance at peace with the Sahagin? These are heartening tidings indeed. Without a doubt, you have helped to dispel the pall of despair that once hung over all Vilbrand. Our people now bask in newfound hope. I must share the news with the others, full glad they will be to hear that the threat to Limsa Laminsa is no more. Thank you again, my friend. You need to get going? Thanks for... Oh, you're going to be starting your stream now, aren't you? I know what to do then to finish this off. I'll wait until you're live. Take care. Love you too. Alright, so... So now, the only role quest I have left now is the ranged DPS. Or, like, ranged physical. Which I'm probably going to be doing on Bard, because Bard is really close to being... is the closest, at least, to being level 90. I should probably do that, because it would be nice... I wonder if there is, like, a quest line that opens up, once you finish all of them. Kind of like what happened in Shadowbringers. Ah, yes, Crow's actually... He's in a cutscene now. He's not in G-pose. Oh, I should have a look inside the house. See what's been going on in here. Ooh! Oh. Is there anything in here? Ah, this is pretty much the same as before, but it's just been color swapped. But it's the floor and wall combo is a nice change. You made it purple. And the oh. That's cool. What if it were... Apparently that dude's doing NFTs now, so, which is, sad. Eric Andre is doing NFT, yeah. He's now dead to us. So, yeah, I think I would like to do the thing with the fish tank that I was saying up here, but I think I will hold off just in case we relocate to, like, the Ishgard ward. Because if we relocate, everything does get cleared out, I'm afraid. It all gets forced into storage. So I kind of don't want to go through the effort of glitching a fish tank up here and in the little display case thing that I do in my own house and apartment. If we're like... if it's gonna get removed. The meme is ruined. Yeah, Barrack had to Barrack like removed it from his stream because of that. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. It's absolutely understandable. So, yeah. We need to get the big rainbow fish. That would be cool, actually. Big rainbow fish. And like, yeah, and have it in, have it here as well, and then that little display thing. All, all praise be to the gay fish, basically. I definitely think that this area up here would still be like a kitchen area. I need to get more inspiration for that sort of thing. The only problem is you think it's pretty expensive. What's it called again? What's the fish actually called? Le fish. Okay. I'll take a quick look to see if what it's called. Warden of the Seven Hues. Warden of the Seven Hues. No items found. History. 5 million gil for a fish! Kinda hard to catch. Maybe. If we get an Ishgard house, but the fish is huge, yeah. If we get an Ishgard house, so can it actually be put in a fish tank, or is it like just a mount, like a mount on a wall thing? Yes. Okay. If we get if we relocate the house, and we manage to get it to plot 30 in Ishgard's districts, which is the one that's right next to the spa, I will buy the rainbow fish. Thankfully, it won't be... hopefully it won't be too expensive to do that, because we'll get 30% of the fee from the original house back when we relocate. But it's going to be entirely luck of the draw, because the only way I see us being able to do it is if we win a lottery district. I don't see us being able to do one that's first come, first serve. I just don't see that happening. Yong is live now, so I am going to send you all over to him. Raid channel. Boop. Boop. Thank you everyone for watching the stream today. I will see you all on Sunday. Until then, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.